Test, 1, 2. Okay, boom. Hey, everybody's here. Sweet. Well, not everybody's here, but people are here, and that's always nice. Let's see. Lauren, sweet. Lauren, I really enjoyed you showing up. Yep. And Shayna's here. Jackie's here. Claire's here. Carla's here. Hello, everybody. I'm going to spare you all me saying hello to each one of you. There's Shelly. Okay, sweet. Everybody's here. And then Anne is here. And let me give you a better look at Anne. Boom, there she is. And do you want to go ahead and grab your mic? We have a new system,
Happy
y'all.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Gather with us and flow. I'm so happy.
I know, we can finally, I finally, it took an embarrassing amount of short time to figure out how to have Anne's mic so it goes through the monitor. So now when Anne talks, we'll be able to, we can hear her, so we'll know when her mic is on. And being, oh my gosh, Anne, I don't know if you know this. Do y'all know that I'm totally blanking on her name, but the woman that sang Fame and the Flashdance theme.
Irene Cara.
Yeah, she died.
I know, I heard that.
Pretty young.
Yeah.
63.
Yeah, that's pretty
She must
young.
have been really young when she recorded that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just would have thought she was older just because that seems like a million years ago.
The
Anyway.
80s. Oh, Fame.
Anyway,
I'm gonna live forever.
It's got to be. I know. I mean, like, I
I'm
just
gonna
think
learn how
about
to
how many
fly.
people like know that song so well. You
Yeah.
know, like, I wonder what it's like to write an anthem. You know.
I'm sure it's a very sort of mixed experience, you know.
I think it's awesome. I went to a Pink Floyd concert once, and there were 60,000 people singing the lyric of every song that they played, and I was just
Oh.
like, I wonder what that is like.
Well, I mean, case in point. Okay, so Thanksgiving, a couple days ago, my 13-year-old nephew was like, Annie, have you listened to Pink Floyd's The Wall? You got to listen to it from beginning to end. I'm like, how did this kid in South Carolina,
I know.
you know?
And he's got 4 more albums to get through. He hasn't even got to Dark Side of the Moon yet. Okay, so that's not maybe the best camera for you on this particular cutaway, but I don't want to fix it right now.
Don't worry about it.
So
We're
anyway,
chilling.
Anne and I are into a theme today of flow restore, which is, kind of what it implies is just moving and hooping in ways that feel restorative to you. And Anne was sort of saying that she's in this kind of yin vibe, which I'm taking that to mean kind of chill.
Yeah. Yin to me is it's the receiving quality versus the active, the yang being the active principle, and that kind of, more of our usual warrior kind of, more of that energy, strong energy, and then yin being about yielding, which I love, like the quality that I feel like the hoop really had started to teach me, yielding.
So gooey would be kind of like yin.
I think so.
Or just slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so the other thing is Anne and I are very interested in, or I'm very interested in, what feels restorative to you. So I have a sort of semi-playlist. Anne and I are going to try to flow through this class. We have, I have the first. I keep saying we, but the cool thing about having another student, whether it's Anne or Tara, is you can vibe off them and take the class somewhere and it feels like a little bit more flowy. So that's where we're going. But we have a few exercises definitely planned. And I'm going to be bouncing from my iTunes to SoundCloud, so there will be some new music for you.
We love Bax the DJ.
All right. Hopefully we are live and good.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Okay.
You wanna? Are you?
I'm gonna sway us up.
Okay, great. I'm going to put this down.
Yep. Okay. No one's commenting, so it's kind of scaring me a little bit. Sometimes that means that. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Thanks, guys. All right, let's get. If I have the wrong song on, Anne's mic is perfect. Sweet. I'm not gonna mess with it then. I'm not going to over tweak this. Actually, ooh, this is sort of a faster sway song, but I kind of like it. Oh, wait. Sorry, something else is playing. Okay, we're gonna come right back to that, but we're gonna start with this. Okay. Audible breath in. I really can't remember where I first heard this phrase or this idea. I'm pretty sure it wasn't from me. In fact, I'm pretty 99% sure. And it may have been from Thich Nhat Hanh. But it could have been from one of my friends. And the friend or the voice or the Thich Nhat Hanh said, breathe in deeply and don't tell it where to go. If it was Thich Nhat Hanh, he said it more gently than that. Breathe in deeply and allow it to go where it wants to go. Audible breath in. Conscious breathing is number one restorative practice for me. Whenever I get too worked up, I say to myself, audible breath in. And that breath creates space. It creates space between my reaction and that very moment. Audible breath in. I've said this before in workshops, and it may sound like a joke, but completely from my heart with full sincerity, I truly believe my life would have been a little bit less bumpy at times if I had taken just an audible breath. if I had just taken a breath. But I'm okay with what I've done, but it helps me learn and approach the future in a more healthy way. Audible breath in. Your inner master needs a big breath of air to be that master. Audible breath in. Okay. How was that for you? Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so Anne actually suggested this next exercise when we were talking about what class was going to do, and I'm fully on board with it. And hopefully,
Yay.
some of you are hooping outside, so this might not actually be the best. You'll have to improvise because I don't think I can come up with a way to do this without being on the floor. But just improvise. I think it'll be okay. Do you have anything, Anne, you want to say while you have the mic on? I mean, you don't.
I guess this next exercise is an example of a teaching technique that Bax has done for a long time that I have appreciated, which is to kind of change your relationship to the hoop, change your expectations, and really kind of go in an unexpected direction where your primary objective is to feel the hoop. Because I remember doing a lot of different exercises where we were asked to just really kind of narrow down, hey, way to go. Bags is sweeping his spot in a super efficient way, an admirably efficient way. But the way that can open so many doors, kind of, the way that maybe you rearrange your furniture and you kind of have a shift in mood or something, or perspective in a larger way. So I don't know. I've really appreciated that a lot. So.
All right. So let me set up what Anne requested, and it is a floor-based exercise, and I'm going to go ahead and
get on the floor.
Start the music now, and hopefully y'all are seeing all of this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And if I have the right song, what? Actually, you know what? This may be faster than I want to use for this. Yeah, let's get back to here. Let's go super slow. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So, wow, this isn't really maybe. I didn't realize the camera was going to be this up, but this was one of the weirder exercises that I tried with people. Oh, Victoria, sweet. But I did it in class, and it went over after about the third time I did it, and then I started doing the road, and some people really liked it. So here's sort of the idea of it. You put yourself in the most chill position that you can, kind of what Anne's doing now. And then the idea is that you emerge through point technique to, well, mostly to, eventually some kind of movement on the floor with the hoop. And so I think this will be easier to show you once I demo it. So I'm going to start in something super simple for me. I'm sitting in kind of a weird version of lotus and getting a stretch, and I've just got my hoop touching the back of my neck. And then I'm going to go back to that conscious breathing. And by listening and feeling into that stretch, I'm letting my body restore itself. I'm letting it guide what it needs. But my mind is keeping me on focus. That I do want my movement to grow. This is not a Shavasana. Audible breath in. The floor is also my prop. The floor and the hoop are two props. Audible breath in. All this conscious breathing we've been doing already I'm feeling into it, and so I'm keeping my breath with me. Some of you might remember the class where we rolled and smear on the floor. It's great for helping the back open up. really dug that one. You did? I feel like you're
I
going
had a really incredible experience there because I don't often get on the floor, and a lot of the reason for that has been the kind of the stiffness and the tightness in my right side, which I've talked to some of you about. But it's really been opening up a lot lately, and because of the carpet here, or the rug, this wonderful rug that we all love so much and love to lie on and stretch. But it was being able to, again, yield my weight into the floor. And with the hoop, balancing, I was doing a lot of stretching on the floor and then kind of holding the hoop in different positions against my body and working with different points. And I was finding that because I was able to work with the floor and kind of yield a lot of my weight to the floor, I was really able to open some joint tissue in here that I haven't really been able to reach in any other way. It was pretty extraordinary because as my right side opens up, I'm able to do all these different motions that I couldn't quite do before because I had all of this kind of stuckness on my right side. So I was amazed at how having contact with the floor can really help. I don't know, I just loved how the exercise combined elements like, being able to really give into the floor while balancing, still extending parts of the body, balancing the hoop. It just felt like a really good kind of, that slow expenditure of energy.
Nice, Carla. I'm glad some of you enjoyed it. Hey, Vicky, by the way, I love it when you're here. I know you can't always make it. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I have to say, I mean, just on a personal level, I really enjoyed that last exercise and song and everything. I was like, I was supposed to get up and show you guys how we do that, but that didn't happen.
Opening the spine.
And but I think I want to kind of just go a little bit more. I want to do one more of these. I'm really digging this new ambient album from Lossel. And
oh yeah, that's an old time favorite.
Yeah, but he's released a lot of new stuff lately. And
didn't you have a Lossel video? Hoop video?
Yeah, I did.
Drop that in the comments, Bob.
Yeah, I will. Okay, so what we're going to do is good old-fashioned slow flow. For me, this is super restored. This is super. Can I mute your mic? You ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't mute you when you're talking. All right, there we go. So I'm going to do some good old-fashioned slow flow. One of my favorite sort of images and stories from the Maidan is when Kaya has a dream and she's visited by Naya, the Dreamwalker. And Naya takes Kaya in her dream to this place where every time Kaya breathes in deeply, she physically starts to glow. She can see it, like light comes in. And every time she breathes in, it's as if she's blowing on this coal inside of her, and she gets brighter and brighter with every breath. And the irony for Kaya is that she's becoming more calm the brighter she gets. I like to do slow contact point. While I breathe in and I get brighter and brighter and calmer and calmer. I love slow flow. I love slow flow because I can really let go and I can articulate my hands, my feet, my toes. I can really feel nuance. And the hoop is there, but it's not dominating what I do. Audible breath in. Wow. All right. I need to go get that album. That's what I need to do.
Bravo. That was the perfect song for that.
Yeah, well, I really do want to jump onto some of these new songs on SoundCloud.
Mm.
Do you have any?
I cannot.
Do you have any thoughts or anything you want to share or say? Oop, there, you're not there. There you are. There she is.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I am able to fall into this space this morning. It feels really rewarding, and I'll tell people this at this point, which I was talking about earlier. This is a really special time for me because I have an autoimmune condition that I've been managing with nutrition for the last few years, the last 4 or so years, and then this summer I really fell off the wagon when I was on tour really bad. And then in the last few weeks I've realized that, for my health to sustain over time, I have to eat clean. And then so I've been eating clean for the last few weeks, and I don't know, just the difference is amazing. I want to just reach out to anybody who has an autoimmune condition. Think about going with the anti-inflammatory protocol. It's like super simple diet, but I feel like it makes a difference in my movement.
Nice. Yeah.
Let me grab my water.
Yeah, I actually, even though I like to exercise a lot, I still think diet's more important. Yeah, I mean, that's just based on my own personal story. But I mean, exercise is different.
Dax likes to
Exercise is compound interest, if you know what I mean.
Dax's favorite homemade meal is called chicken bean.
Stop.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. Let's go into our next exercise for restorative stuff. And I think we should move on to our feet and get the whole body going. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay. Thanks. Okay, we're live right now, by the way. Okay.
Dax's fridge is immaculate. I just want to make that announcement.
Okay. Okay, my fridge is immaculate. I cleaned my fridge yesterday, and
I'm going to give props where props are due.
yeah, but that's just even more embarrassing that you noticed.
No, it's not. No, you're a role model for the other straight men out there. Listen up. This is what we want.
Okay. All right, let's get back on the track here with the class. So, for our next exercise, I am going to invite you to try. It's kind of an extension of slow flow, but GUI folding, and that's it. Not just sort of the loosest of guidelines. I'll put music on for this. I'm going to keep my breath with me. And then this is just a creative invitation. But I invite you to play with the shape of the circle. Okay. And once says I should explain folding. Folding is anytime the hoop moves over or around an axis. Actually, this song my hoop's a little big for this, but if you don't have a huge hoop, this song's a good one for feeling this type of folding. This is axial folding, and I'm just using my fingers, my thumbs. And then my hands are on the outside of the hoop, and so then as they change, I'm changing the angle. My hoop's a little big for this, but... then my gooiness is there. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. You okay? I can see. Oh, I think that's fun. I am having fun with this right now. Well, I'm just digging the stretch. I mean, I am really having to push my arms out to not hit my face right now. Yeah. I'm really using like my inside knuckles for most of this. Uh-oh. All right. Amy, where are you at? What do you think? That made me want to do 2-point a little bit. Yeah? Can we do that? Okay, we're going to do 2-point then. But let's do let's like do snaky gooey 2-point, or invite you to. So this is 2-point, right? But I invite you to do gooey or contacty 2-point. So instead of like, I mean, you do whatever you want to. Obviously, it's HoopPath class, but like instead of having the bottom point be one of my hands, you can put it on the core, and you can do some like, I mean, you know, everybody's got different bodies, but you can do like cool hand walking feelings and things like that. You can try both currents in the hand walk. It's a little bit easier to do the forward one. You can trace. But it won't have to be, I mean, you do what you want, but it won't have to be this like from the body, super, you know, drilly, unless you want that. All right, let's put the music on and see how this goes. I play this song all the time, but I love it. And this is going to pick up the energy just a little bit. Not a lot, but, well, a lot, but. Uh-oh. Got too many chats going there, but we're not going to worry about it. So everywhere that the hoop touches Ann is a point. So she's doing 2-point right now with her arm. There she's switching. And then, you know, she can do 3 or 4 points, whatever, or, you know. If you're new to this kind of thing, there's loads of ways you can create like gooey 2-point. One is just to create a very simple hinge. Just to create a very simple hinge on your body and then put another hand on it and then just let things happen. If I am like a fun gooey move, if you need or want some inspo, I can hand walk. I can make contact with my core and then hand walk. And then I can bring this in and start to hand walk. Well, I think this might be too complicated. We've done this before, but I can create this hinge and then swing back and forth and then still walk my hands while swinging it back and forth. Anyway, it's just there if you need it.
I was veering off the path at the end, but I was loving.
You're a what?
I was veering off the path at the end, but that was just getting carried away by the music.
I think that's kind of the thing,
Mhm.
you know.
Mhm.
I feel like if you're getting, if you're being, it just sucks to like almost not be able to pull away.
Mhm.
I don't know if that makes sense, but
But I like the way that like a technical lens narrows. For me, it always makes me notice a lot, especially in a particular technique. If I'm underusing almost always my left side, then I really notice, and I can kind of ramp it up when the exercise is really focused like that. I like it.
okay. All right, I have an idea where we're going.
Yeah, wandering off the path, off and on the path, always, everyday
The
striving.
hoop path.
Yeah, the hoop path. That is the hoop path.
That's the whole idea, right?
Just keep it turning.
Yeah.
Keep that hoop turning. Keep following the point.
It would be so easy for someone to figure out my spirituality just by understanding hoop path talk.
Yeah.
Like from the beginning when I started teaching hoop path, the whole thing was like, it's your path. It's your path to you, And
Yeah.
that is such a kind of Quaker ideal
It
that I
is.
didn't
Well, the
realize.
hoop is.
I didn't realize that was,
It
espousing
elicits
it.
your inner rhythm. That's like completely. It's real. It's real, you guys.
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm I don't have any religious leanings right now. So I
No,
don't wanna,
we're just talking about everybody's
not
on a
about to
spiritual path, and then
proselytize.
there's like different ways of experiencing that. But I think the more you realize that it's the inner path, the less you try to impose your will on others, and the more you fight for a free world.
Aw. Okay, so here's what we're going to do next, and I hope this is okay. I thought we would try some stalling.
Ooh. Oh damn! I forgot my other. Can I use this hoop?
You can use
Okay.
the copper one if you need it.
Okay.
But I don't think we're going to have to do... I was thinking more like hand stalls. So it may not need a big hoop kind of stalling. But, so let me show you just sort of the basics of this. I think this can be a very... we're going to kind of chill it back out, but I think this can be a very chill, cool, restorative way of hooping. And what I'm doing is I'm creating flight, and I'm doing it in point position. Now, you could do some other... You could hold it, grip it if you need to, but I like doing this in point. So I'm holding the hoop on the back of my hand here, and then I swing it up, and then push the hand. And this is a fun little drill. Our friend Kimo One got stuck on this move for about 4 years. But this is the move. I'm here, I'm holding it, I'm going to bring it up, pinky to pinky. And then I can turn with it. And then I can create stally type things with this, where I turn the palms towards me, and then I'm in a kind of stall. And then I can come back out. Nice, Anne's doing a 2-point stall. Alright, this might be more fun if we play music and try it, so let's see what happens. To be clear, this is just a suggestion. If turning or stalls aren't your thing, then do your thing. But I find stalling very soothing. message. I'm not sure if you're referring to a stall I was doing or the one Ann was doing. The one Ann was doing would be, in HoopPath terms, it would be a 2-point stall within, meaning she was inside her hoop. I was doing a bunch of, I was just hitting 6s and 12s on my stalls. Okay. I love it when the songs go by fast. That means I'm getting into it. Do you do you have any direction you want us to go? We're kind of getting close to the free hoop time here.
Well, I wanted to tell people about stalls and turning, that if it's bothering you, if you're, feeling dizzy or whatever,
Sorry.
you can inhale through your nostrils and exhale through your mouth. You can also jump up and down. You can also turn in the other direction. And if you're coming to a stop while turning, try to slow down slowly, because the more, if you come to like an abrupt stop, then you're more likely to be dizzy. So just a couple tips about turning if you're just starting.
Yeah,
Stall.
and actually just the inner teacher in me wants to make sure we resolve something here. So let me show you a really easy way to get into a version of what Ann was doing if we've identified the correct. But so I can start, and a beginner can do this move. I'm going to start with the hoop hanging, and then I guess you have to have a certain level of competency when it comes to spinning, I guess. Wait, I'll turn it. Wait, no, you're on.
Lauren, I think that might be just a 1 point.
No,
stall?
but watch.
Okay.
So I'm going to start off here, and I'm going to spin, and then I'm going to turn my palm towards my head, and see how I'm within the hoop now, and it's hanging on 2 points here. Okay. Now those 2 points are on my hands, the back of my hands. I like to do this on the back of my wrist sometimes. So the move might, if I started on my wrist, it might look like this, and then it comes onto the back of my wrist, and then my elbows are kind of out here, and then I can pop into some cool, like, sort of penny roll folding and that sort of thing. All right. All right, so do you have a request for an exercise or anything, or a suggestion?
Not turning.
Not turning.
Yeah,
Well, you don't have to. I have an idea.
Okay, go with it.
If I'm forcing it. Okay. Yeah, I thought we would end with something kind of easier. Okay. All right. Okay, so what I thought we would end with is kind of sort of any way you want to hoop type exercise, but you're going to, and I think this is very restorative. We're going to go back to our breath, and you're going to, I got the wrong cameras on. You're going to breathe and into both arms, and the whole focus of this exercise is moving your non-dominant side. And if they're both equal, then just pick one. But most of us have a less dominant, what my Dan called little sister side. And we're going to breathe into that and sort of feel that side of the body. And I believe this is this embodiment of like the lesser side of you. You feel like the side of your body trusts the least, can be really restorative and really feel good. So hopefully I have the right song. So however you're moving, it doesn't matter. I'm really enjoying 2-point folding. And I want to open up the other side of my body, the non-dominant side. So I'm just going to use one hand at a time so that the other hand is active and can be alive. And then I'm going to breathe into that hand. into my non-dominant side, trying to keep some awareness there. It doesn't mean it has to hold the hoop. I don't even have to move my non-dominant side, but I'm aware that I'm breathing into it. Okay. All right. We're kind of out of time. I didn't realize it was already 1. Yeah. Oh wait, let me get you up. There you go.
Excellent tunes.
Sweet. Thank you. Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't make the music. I just found it.
But still finding it, I'm not somebody that can really necessarily do that.
Yeah, I'm really helped out by the SoundCloud has the best algorithm of any social media site.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a fun fact.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's. I think we're right at the end here.
Oh, wonderful.
Slip to balancing. Sure.
Love
Well,
balancing,
why don't we
yes.
do just
I went into balancing too.
and went into balancing as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Sweet, Lauren. Good.
Yeah, that works.
I really think this works. I feel like awesome right now.
Mhm.
Okay.
Blue bandana doesn't hurt.
Do you? All right.
We
So I'm
match,
just gonna
too.
free hoop it from here.
Sweet.
Thank you guys. Any way you want to hoop.
Thank y'all.
And if you have to peel off, I totally understand it.
Love to see ya. See you next time.
Thanks, Vicky. Thanks. It's always awesome when you're here. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Carla. I really appreciate the steady support that all of you friends have offered over the 3 years. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Psychedelic Colorina, which I love that name. Thanks for the 2 people just donated. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the donations. I don't talk about it, but they mean a lot. They keep it going, so thank you. Aw, Carla, you're awesome. Okay, guys, good night. Thank you so much, or good day. Good day. And do you have anything you want to say before I shut them off?
Woo! That's great.
Okay. Nice woohoo. All right, let's call that it. That's a good happy note to end on there.